Hello, church. Thanks for tuning in as we are going live with this video, and we're putting this video up and we're emailing it out to you. It's been a while since I've been able to do this and be in front of you in this way. I think the last time I did an informational video like this, I think it was all the way back in March. And so I know it's been a while, but what I wanted to do is we are getting ready for the June 28th new phase opening and then another phase on July 5th. I just wanted to have an opportunity to kind of outline what we're doing and maybe answer some questions that you have as we move forward. And so let's look at that together. As we go into this, we will start on the 28th moving down to a 2-service format. We've been running 3 services. We've been having a Wednesday service and then 2 services on Sunday. Now, starting the 28th, we're going to have only 2 services on Sunday. And so as we get into this time, we once again want to make sure that you are aware and know that if you're feeling ill or under the weather, we're asking that you continue to stay home for that Sunday. And so during that, we don't want to leave you out in the cold. Know that we are still putting our services online. And so you can go to our website, our YouTube page, the ways that we've been normally putting our services out. We are going to continue to do that for the foreseeable future. I really don't see any time where we stop doing online services now. And so I want you to be aware of that. If you're feeling sick or under the weather, please stay home and watch that way. But if you're feeling well and you're wanting to come to church starting on that 2 format Sunday on the 28th, we'll have 2 options. So let's talk about those options moving forward. And so the first option that you'll have is a 8 a.m. COVID-concerned service. And so let's talk about what it means to have a COVID-concerned service. This service is for all those who are still very mindful of COVID. Maybe they have an immune-compromised situation. Maybe they're in a highly affected age group, or possibly you're just not ready to get out into the general public again. If this is you, then the 8 o'clock service is your service. It is COVID-concerned, and we are going to be mindful of that. We are strongly encouraging and asking people to wear masks during the 8 a.m. service. And so please do that. Please, if you're going to attend the 8 a.m. service, wear a mask. This is out of respect for those who are still being very diligent in striving to stay safe from COVID at this time. During the service, we'll be practicing social distancing in the ways that we've been doing, in the sense of doing every other row, asking that families be 6 feet apart outside of their family, and that there will be hand sanitizer and masks available for you in the Welcome Center in the foyer. And so know that that is an option. There is an 8 a.m. service for those who are still very COVID concerned and mindful of what's going on. We're also that day having a 10:30 service. And so let's talk a little bit about what's going to happen during that 10:30 service. During the 10:30 service, masks are optional. And so if you're a part of the group that are not wanting to wear a mask, the 10:30 service is your service. So please come and be a part during that time. Know that we'll still have masks available in the Welcome Center. And we'll also have hand sanitizer available. So if you want to come to the 10:30 but still want to wear a mask, that is okay. You can do that as well. But also those who are not wanting to, the 10:30 service is there for you. We'll be practicing social distancing, just like we were in our seating with the 8 o'clock and how we have been doing it, where we'll be seating every other row, asking that you, outside of your family, leave there a 6-foot gap between you and the next family. We're also asking, if you would, please be mindful of the space around you as you visit and as we worship together. We know that you're excited about seeing each other and fellowshipping. We're excited about seeing you, and we want to fellowship with you, but we also know that we've been asked to still be mindful. I know that our numbers have slowed down here in Harrison County, but they're not completely gone. And so as our judge and people have asked us to just be mindful of that, and so we're going to ask that you continue to be mindful of that during this 10:30 service as well. One of the new things this week during our 10:30 service is that we're going to have our nursery, preschool, and children's church going at the 10:30 service hour. And so let's talk about that just as we've talked about the 8 o'clock and the 10:30 service. For our children's service, parents, I need you to know that we are going to be implementing a screening process for our children who are coming. And so in that screening process, they will be checked for their temperature. We have bought no-touch thermometers, and we will use that to screen their temperature. If they have a temperature greater than 100.4, we're going to ask that they do not attend our children's time. And so just know that coming in, that they'll have a temperature screening, but there's also going to be 4 questions that we ask that is also part of this screening process. And so to be able for your children to come and participate freely, they need to not have a fever of greater than 100.4, and then you're going to also have to answer no to the following 4 questions. Let me read those questions to you so that you'll know what is going to be asked, and you can be ready for those questions. The first question is this: has your child had a fever of 100 or more in the past 48 hours? Has your child exhibited any symptoms of COVID in the last 48 hours? Has your child tested positive for COVID in the past 14 days? Has your child been exposed to anyone that has tested positive for COVID in the last 14 days? And so know that these questions and then a temperature scan will happen for your children as they come for nursery, preschool, and children's church. And so we want you to know that these questions are not meant to be intrusive to you or your family, but we are simply asking these questions because we care about and want to keep our children safe as they are under our care, and we also want to keep our child care workers safe as well. And so know that those are things that are going to be asked of you as you bring your children in on Sunday morning. Guys, we're looking forward to seeing you on the 28th. We're excited as we're dropping from 3 services down to 2 services. It'll be opportunity for more people to get together and see each other. And so we're looking forward to seeing you there. Hopefully you will be a part as we move into this next phase. But as we're here, I want to take an opportunity to talk to you about the 3rd phase that will happen. Not only are we opening things up on the 28th, but we'll also have a new look on July 5th. And so let's talk about that for a few moments. July 5th will be the first Sunday that we will have a full slate of Sunday school and small group classes on campus. Okay, they're going to be between our 2 worship services, and they will start at 9:15. And so if you're a part of the COVID concern crowd and you want to go to small group, you can do that. Come at 8, then go at 9:15 to small group. If you are coming to the 10:30, come for the normal small group time at 9:15. Stay for the 10:30 service. And as we get together and try to work toward more of a normal look here at Crossroads. All classes will meet in their regular rooms with the exception of one class. That one class is the disciple class, which is Scott Nevin's class. Due to his classroom size and the amount of people that actually attend his class, we are wanting to move him to the fellowship hall. This is where his class has been meeting over the last several weeks. And so they are going to continue to meet there. That way they can spread out. Now, guys, in the midst of us coming back to our small groups, we were still wanting to practice social distancing. We're still wanting to practice good sanitizing and health, washing our hands and things of that nature. And so know that as we get there, we're still wanting you to spread out in your classrooms. Know that masks are not mandatory during this time. We would love for you to wear that. We would love for you to be respectful and watchful of those around you. But at the same time, we know that we can't enforce that. And so we're not going to. That will be up to each person in each class to make that decision of whether or not they are going to wear a mask to small group. But we want you to know that that is available for you to come and meet once again on our campus with your Sunday school class. We know that there's been a lot of folks that have been looking forward and excited about that happening. And it's happening July 5th. And so past that, we'll continue moving forward on that. Know that our student classes will also go through the same screening process as our children's church, preschool, and nursery. And so as you bring your child to Sunday school, know that they will be screened for a fever, and then they will be asked, or the parents will be asked those 4 questions that there needs to be a no response to. If you want to know what those questions are, if you missed that earlier in the video, if you would, just rewind it back and you can see and know more about those questions and what's going on with that. And so Please be aware as that happens on July 5th that is what we'll be doing as we open up. Guys, if you would, please continue to make reservations for our services. This is simply so that we can gain an idea of about how many people are going to be here so that we'll have proper seating available for everyone. We want anyone and everyone who wants to come to Crossroads to worship with us to be able to come and do that. And so we're working hard to make sure that we have plenty of space for everyone to be able to meet and come together appropriately during this time. And so if you would, continue to make those reservations, and we are looking forward to seeing you in the coming days. And so we want to say as we close, church, thank you so much for praying for the staff here. This has been a difficult time, not only for our staff, but every church staff that we've talked to. It's been a struggle to know how to go through and navigate this process in the best way. And so we want to say thank you for praying for us. We want to say thank you for being willing to sacrifice what may be comfortable for you, for others, as we walk through this time, guys. And we just want to say thank you for that. If you have any questions regarding this video or regarding what is going to happen on the 28th or the 5th, please, if you would, call the church. Let us visit with you about that. We want to make this as clear as possible. And so please get in touch with us if we can help you understand what is happening in the days and the weeks ahead. Guys, we're looking forward to seeing you soon. We love you, and we are encouraged by this opportunity to continue to meet together. Until we get to see you then, we love you, church. Have a great day.